Hi Virgos, this is going to be your reading for October 2025. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Let's get into it. So your message for this month: opportunity and change. Your message: as one door closes, another one opens, and this is a time for change. Your angels are drawing close to support you in making the changes you need to make and attract the opportunities and abundance. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. If you're hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change might bring a sense of vulnerability and present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make deeper connections to your feelings and gifts and what's important to you. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that is being offered to you now. You are in a time of change and opportunity, whether this involves a new role, career opportunity, relationship, child, or project, and know that that is blessed by God and the angels. This is an exciting time. If you have apprehensions, know that this card is assuring you that you're being supported by the divine. If you ask angels to lead the way, you will be guided by signs, intuition, and instinct, and move forward fearlessly, as this is a blessed time for you. Virgos, I love to hear that. Honestly, I feel like we've kind of been going through it in the last couple months, I will say. So I'm happy to hear that there's some abundance here for us. But let me pull some tarot cards, just see what the energy for October is like for you, okay? Just give me one moment. Okay, a lot of cards popping out right away, but let me see if I can get any more insight from Spirit. For Virgos, please. There's this big energy for you, especially I think in October, and it feels like end of September. We're moving into this kind of new phase or this new kind of way of being for ourselves. And I think this is where the opportunity and change is going to come from, because it still feels in this energy that there's some shakeups still happening for you. But it's just because things are transitioning over. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card, which I'll get to, but it's like two cycle things. I feel like this is a closing out of a cycle for you. Something needs to kind of close out here, or has already closed out for you, Virgo. We have the Eight of Cups in your main energy, and this is walking away energy. This is like, I've done this, I've created this, I've collected these cups, and now I'm ready to leave them behind and move on to something new. Maybe for some of you this is a relationship, maybe for some of you it was a career path, maybe for some of you it was a part of your personality that you're just like, that doesn't feel right with me anymore, that doesn't really resonate with me anymore, I kind of want a different life. It kind of feels that for you here, because I do have this King of Swords. Maybe it's with an air sign here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or this could be you in your own energy, just being a little bit more strategic, being a little bit more certain, being a little bit more clear, being a little bit more thoughtful of your life here, because I just see some conflict that's happening for you with this Five of Wands energy. There is a little bit of bickering or fighting, and we also have the Four of Swords in the reverse here as well. And when it's in the reverse like that, it means we're not taking the time out that we need to, taking the time to rest, taking the time to relax, regroup here. It means we want to do something before it's ready, and I feel like it might be causing this kind of Ace of Cups moments for you here in the reverse, where it could be kind of like breakup energy, For some of you, again, like I said before, maybe you guys are leaving a relationship behind, or it's just like we're trying to do too much before something is ready. It's this energy that I'm getting from this as well. So it's causing a lot of conflict because we're resisting it instead of kind of surrendering to it and just allowing things come in when they're kind of ready here. We're almost like feel anxious, and we want to, like, you know, get to it before we're fully healed or where the energy is fully processed here. Because the Wheel of Fortune says things are moving in your favor here, and with this Two of Cups, you'll be kind of bringing in some new energy into your life. Again, whether that's for some of you, if you just went through a breakup, you're looking for a new partnership already, or a new friendship, or just new connection. The Two of Cups is all about the connection cards. So the Wheel of Fortune saying that energy is moving in your favor here, but it feels like we're just kind of tying up some loose ends in October. And I feel like maybe you're having that review right now. Again, post-birthday, it makes sense. You're just kind of in this energy of being like, okay, what do I want this next year to look like for me? But there's something big, it feels like, that we are closing out, big that we're moving past. Again, maybe like I was saying before, it could be this career that we were in for 10 years, and we're like, that's just not resonating with me. Maybe it's a home, maybe it's a certain part of yourself that you're not resonating with either. I do have the Ace of Wands here, which is coming out sideways, and this is kind of a fiery, creative new beginning here, passionate new beginning. But when it comes out sideways, it means the card can go either way in my readings. So in the reversed here, it just means something didn't start the way that we wanted it to. You know, we're feeling fizzled out, we're feeling drained. Or in the upright here, we're going through and we're being like, I got this, I can do this, let's kind of keep it moving here, you know, let's have this new beginning, let's have this fresh start. We do have the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's something here, maybe some kind of vice for you, Virgo, that is stopping you from kind of accessing your true talents or your true kind of abilities here. It feels like whatever it is that you are talented at, that you have the creative drive for, I feel like there's something here that might be in the way, to be completely honest with you. So that might be something that you have to kind of look at and deal with in this month of October, because it just feels like there's something here that we have to tie up, a loose end that is not resonating with us anymore, that we're going to be like, okay, I got to move away from this, whether that be some kind of a vice of, alcohol, drugs, food, when maybe we're over consuming food, maybe we are smoking, maybe, any kind of vice like that. Maybe we're using sex, whatever it is here to make ourselves feel better because we're not feeling emotionally stable. We're going to take a look at that because we feel like it's kind of getting in the way of our almost true potential here for ourselves. So you're going to have that kind of review with yourself and be like, what is actually beneficial in my life here? What is not being beneficial in my life? And we're going to try to close out that chapter of us not feeling good in that, or feeling whatever this past energy was that was kind of tied to us, connected to us. We're going to try to kind of cut it loose, it feels like, in this month of October. Keep saying best self. We have the Hierophant card in reverse, which is kind of like rebellion energy, which is like going against the status quo, going against societal and traditional norms here. I also have the Emperor, which is talking about control, but it's kind of in the best way of control. It's about taking the reins on something here. So you might be doing something this month where you're just like, this is very unconventional, but I know this is kind of the right answer for me. I'm the one that's kind of in control of my own life here. This is really masculine energy. You also have that King of Swords here as well, which is more masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, Virgo, but it just is telling you to kind of grab the reins a little bit here. You are the one that's kind of in charge. You can do this. So they're asking you to just do that, to be the one that's maybe igniting this change or going against the status quo of what people think you should be doing. I do have the Lovers card in reverse, which again is this maybe breakup energy. So for some of you Virgos, you might be going through this breakup energy. or maybe moving away from a lover, or maybe you were still connected with an ex-lover and you're deciding to kind of put that to bed. But I have this Five of Cups here in the reverse, and this is actually a really good card to have, because I feel like you are very grateful for whatever it is that happened here. You're super grateful. It's not like this kind of bitterness or the sadness. It's this kind of resolution. You're like, you know what, I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, and I'm going to kind of see it that way. And this way, with this thinking here, Virgo, it's going to bring a lot of harmony and balance, because you're filling your own cup here as well, right? So if it is someone breaking up with you, I feel like you're going to feel like you're going to be okay. If it's the other way around, if you're bringing up with someone, I think it's because you're looking for a little bit more balance or harmony, or hoping to kind of bring that for yourself here. It's like, maybe I need to do some self-work. Maybe I need to kind of work on some energy here in myself, and then kind of maybe come back to it. But I just kind of see you being very grateful for this. Or maybe this is just, lovers from the past that you've been like, wow, I've learned and grown and who I am. I'm just feeling this kind of level up energy for you, Virgo, in October. I'm just feeling like this almost like true calling, trusting yourself a bit more. There is something here that it feels like we have the Nine of Wands, which is this kind of, the end of a battle. And it's something with this kind of devil energy here. Like I said before, with this kind of Nine of Cups, it's like the end of this battle of, maybe addiction for yourself, or maybe it's connecting with the wrong people, negative people, energy you put to yourself, living in fear, living in darkness. But you're going to have this kind of aha moment in October. And I feel like it's going to be kind of one of the last things, or one of the last straws, where you cut something loose here. And you're going to see really, really clearly that you're just like, okay, this is kind of what I have to do. This is where I have to go. And like what I said before, when that King of Wands was in reverse, we have the Queen of Wands here, that you're going to come back into your own power. You're going to come back into your own kind of creative accountability, your ability to manifest, your passionate energy here. This is Queen of Wands and King of Wands is a great manifestor. They're very talented, they're very creative, they're very passionate. So whatever they kind of put their mind to, they can get done here. And it feels like this is the kind of trajectory for you, right? It feels like we're cutting off some loose ends here, cutting off some people or things or situations that aren't serving us anymore. We're ready to walk away from that to move into this new life. And I think this is why the opportunity and change is coming in for you in this reading of October, because it's like, the opportunity to change is here. This cycle is ending with this Wheel of Fortune, with this World card here. So the opportunity for the new is around the corner. It's just kind of up to you to take it. It's up to you to be like, I see what I kind of have to do here. So take some time out to think to yourself, to meditate, to see what kind of the best answer is for you, Virgo, because when you do, I feel like it will kind of all be clear, and you'll be out of this state of this Ace of Cups in the reverse, and you'll be more into the state of this Temperance, right? Into harmony, peace, and balance with it, okay? Just going to pull some oracle cards for you here. Nothing will come of this situation. Emotions are running high. If there's anything you're feeling, as you can see, they're both moon cards. So maybe the moon is also messing with you a little bit, or creating your emotions to be really intense this month here as well, because with this Moonology, it just kind of feels... It feels in a way, the beginning of the month, you're going to be like, feel that kind of emotional distress. Here, feel that kind of conflict, but it's almost like whatever it is will kind of be resolved here for you. Whatever it is maybe you're worried about or stressed about, sorry, I'm just feeling this energy. They're feeling very nurturing right now. There's almost this kind of like soothing. energy that's coming in. Like, I feel very soothed right now in a way, like almost like someone is on my shoulder, like soothing me. I know that sounds like a really interesting thing to say, Virgo, but it just feels like that. I feel like this soothing. So I feel like it's almost like this calming down kind of energy, that things will kind of be okay. So if that's something that you're coming to with this kind of reading, again, I feel like maybe that devil energy is going to try and sneak in on you here, or the Nine of Cups, but just know things are kind of going to be all right for you, Virgo, and trust that with this reading. Harith, longing for home, homesick of the stars. Let me read that for you. Harith is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for home or a place that we cannot return. This is an unexplainable, unshakable longing for home. It's common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place they have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for unity of source, remembering interconnected oneness. This yearning can lead to some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships, a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. This resonates with you with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is. You're invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life and being assured that you didn't come here alone, that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on the planet at this time. You are being called to anchor all of your presence, personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, and commit to putting 2 feet completely in. How can you commit more fully to your life? And I think this is what they're talking about with the reins here for yourself, Virgo. It's like all this energy that I'm feeling for you in this month of October is coming back to you. Is coming back to kind of who you are, kind of where you shine. But saying that you have the reins here, you kind of have the control, whatever the situation is. Sometimes things happen to us that's out of our control, but a lot of this feels like it's your decision to walk away. It's your decision for something better. It's your decision for a more whole life that's going to kind of get you where you need to be this month. All right? I know that's kind of a very kind of philosophical reading for you, Virgo, but I think that's what this month is all about.